In the previous lecture, I added change password functionality for logged in user. In this lecture, I am going to add logout functionality for logged in user. And I am going to create a route group for all of this route because all of this route has auth in common, and I am going to create another route groups for all of this route because all of this routes has profile in common. So you will learn how you can create route groups in Laravel route. Another thing is, once the user is logged into the system, this login and sign up button should not be displayed in the navbar, and this profile button should not be displayed if the user is logged out from the system. So I am going to display or hide these buttons according to user authenticated state. So first of all, let's add a route for the logout functionality. Route method will be get and URL will be auth/logout, and it will execute logout method of auth controller. I did not create the method yet. Let's give a name to this route, logout. Now let's open our auth controller and let's add logout method inside the auth controller. And to log out a user from the system, you need to call logout method of auth helper, and after logging out, I will return the user back to login page with a success message. What is the route name for our login page? Get login, and I will return with a success message. Logout successful. You can add this message as per your choice. Now let's add a anchor tag in the navbar for logout. So let's open our main layout file, which is under resources views profile folder. Sorry, resources views layout folder. Let's add a anchor tag for logout, and let's add logout link to this href. The route name for our logout functionality is logout, and I forgot to add our dashboard page link to this profile anchor tag. So let's add dashboard page link to this profile anchor tag. The route name for our dashboard page is dashboard. Also let's add an active class to this profile anchor tag. If the current route name is dashboard, then there will be an active class to this anchor tag. Now let's refresh the page. So I am logged into the system. So if I click on this logout button, you can see I am successfully logged out from the system. Okay. Now let's display or hide these buttons according to user authenticated state. So let's open our main layout file, and this sign up button should not be displayed if the user is logged into the system. Okay. We can check if the user is logged into the system or not with the help of auth helper, and auth check method will return as true if the user is logged into the system. So I want to display this sign up button if the user is not authenticated to the system. So I am checking if not auth check, that means user is not login. Okay. So if the user is not login, then I will display this sign up button, and then similarly for login button, if the user is not login, then I will display this login button. Actually auth check return as true if the user is logged to the system. And for profile and logout buttons, I will check if auth check, I mean if the user is logged into the system, then I will display this profile and logout button. Now let's refresh the page. You can see profile and logout buttons are not there, but login and sign up button are there. Now let's log in to the system. You can see login successful, and profile and logout button are there, but login and sign up button are not there in the navbar. Okay. Now let's create route groups for all of these routes, because all of this route has auth in common, so we can create a route group for all of this route and provide a prefix to the route group so that we do not need to pass auth to every route. So let's create a route group. I will create the route group with prefix auth because all of this route has auth in common. And then I will put all of these routes under these route groups, and because these route groups with prefix auth, that's why we do not need to pass auth to every route URL under these route groups. I think you understand how we can create route groups and for what we create route groups in Laravel. Okay, and let's create another route group for all of this route because all of this route has profile in common in the URL. So let's create another route group. Route group with prefix profile, and then let's put all of these routes under these route groups, and let's remove profile from all of these routes. Now let's refresh the page. Everything is working fine. And another thing is, you can see I am logged out from the system. Okay, still I am able to visit my dashboard page. This should not be allowed. Okay, so in the next lecture I am going to create middleware to protect these profile routes. Okay, so stay connected.